Well, a good day to all, and thank you for joining me on this episode of Bayou Gold Guy. I am Bayou Gold Guy, and today we're going to be getting into a bag of some pretty cool. There's nothing wrong with your set. For the next 3 episodes on this channel, we will control all that you see and hear. This is the Miners Depot Network. And thank you for joining me on what's going to be a hopefully a very fun comparison on 3 bags of Miners Depot pay dirt that I received in. It took about 18 days to get these. I ordered them on July 29th, and they finally came in on August 16th. But the odd thing was it took about 10 days to get them out the door to start the mail. So I had planned on getting a set of bags. We were talking about it on one of the video comments, and my good friend John R. Prospecting said, well, hey, when you order, let me know, and I'll order some at the same time, and we can compare. So we kind of talked back and forth, and we ended up ordering on the same day, the same time, and I believe he got his in on the same day that I did as well. So, we're basically about 1,000 miles apart, as I understand it from where I think he is. But at any rate, we're going to do a bag-to-bag comparison and just see what the difference is, if any, on on these Miners Depot pay dirts. So I've done a 20 before. This is all from their Alaska Gold Camp. And the Skookum mine, they're going to actually have a camp to go to next year, hopefully open, where you can come in and do your prospecting there. But you can see here's the orders for 3 bags, and they charge shipping for each bag. So $8.05 for the small bags, $16 for the big bag, and this bag weighs about 9.5 to 10 pounds. The smaller bags, this one's probably about a 2.5 pound bag, and this one's probably a little bit over 1 pound. So there we have the variety. Today we're going to start with the $20 bag and see how it goes. I had I'd ordered a 20, I believe I'd ordered a 20 and a 50, and did those when they first went to Alaska, and then I ordered 100 separately, a $100 bag. And but these all came in together. This was $32 shipping total for these 3 bags to come in. So the order was $337.10 for the entire order. So $305 is actually the gold cost on this, and $32.10 shipping. So that being said, let us delve into what our $20 bag is going to look like. Get set up and be right back. Well, all right, we've got our water set up, our jet dry in, snuffer bottle ready. Squirt bottle ready and snuffer bottle ready. First thing you notice about the Alaskan bags from Miners Depot is they do not put labels on them. They just mark the number for the amount for the bag. They haven't been. I think I got a card the first order I got from them there, but since then there's no cards, just the bill of lading on it showing that your order. I have learned though, whenever you open these up, if you can, I tried peeling this tape away, it would not. It was taped pretty good, but that tape tends to want to catch dirt if you try to peel it away without cutting it and leaving it in the open. So there we have our bag of Miners Depot. And I mentioned for my other one, my short, that this is one of the first orders I've ever gotten from Miners Depot where I did not see gold on the surface of the bag. Little flakes, sometimes 2 or 3 of them showing up. And So even on the big bag, the big 250 bag. So I don't know. That's it's not really damp, but it's not. You can see there's no dust on it. It's not really dry, but very small small pebbles to it. Not any big stuff in it at all, which is usually what it is. What they get. It's got that dark Alaskan look rather than that Arizona dirt that they get. So let us just dump some out here and start working it. I know this stuff had not a lot of. We're not even going to do a magnet test. Well, I guess I should. Hold on. Yeah, we might as well be thorough. At least check it out and see. For anyone that has not watched Miners Depot before, they did not have very much magnetite, but there was quite a bit of hemat. See, that's nothing. So, but there was quite a bit of still black sand, I guess, with the hematite from the bags that I had done from them. So it did have some, but not anything excessive. So, all right, well, let's just get right into this. I've been literally looking forward to doing these. John and I discussed it and decided we'd go with, the logical thing is start with the small one and work our way up. And that's great with me. That's the thing that we should be doing it that way. And getting that $20 bag on is a good bag from what I've gotten from them before. It's always a good return on all their stuff. So I'm just excited to be doing their stuff again. And yeah, this stuff's flowing out real easy. But I was gonna say something. What was it? I'm sitting here thinking about this dirt. But yeah, the other bags that I'd gotten from them was loaded. I mean, just loaded with super fine gold. I mean, like Vendetta pay dirt type fine gold. And I know in one of the bags I'd gotten like 4/10 of a gram, and there's like two little pieces made up. The bulk of the weight of the besides the fine stuff made up over half of it, of the weight of the bag of the gold dust and super fine. So that was really cool to work that out. It was, but again, they work different spots on their claims. So this has been, I guess, 2 months since I ordered that last batch from them, so no telling where their spot has moved to from where the last pay dirt I received from them was. So, but yeah. So anyway, John and I are going to be doing these. He's going to do his next, and there'll be a link on this for when and where to see that. It should be coming up right after this one, and we're going to try to schedule them so they're relatively close together so people can see them compare. But and then next he'll do the $35 bag, which I'm excited to do because I skipped that one whenever I was ordering before. I just went to the 100, and so I wanted to do a 30. There's some, look at that gold shining through right there already. Had to try a 35, and then of course the 250 is other than the big $10,000 bucket that I saw Klesh do the first time I ever saw anything about Miners Depot. I've never seen anything bigger than the $100 bag reviewed, so it's going to be real interesting just to see what. I mean, they're not known for gold nuggets, big pieces in their stuff. I've got that one on that $100 bag. I got that 0.33 gram little nugget that has the pink quartz in the center of it. That's just beautiful. But yeah, I mean, but on that $10,000 bucket, they got some nice. There was a couple of nice nuggets in that one for sure. But 250, I'm not sure what to even expect on it. So it's going to be real interesting to see how it comes out. So now we're down to that wasn't too much in there to start out because I wasn't sure what we were going to have as far as black sands or anything like that. So let's we've got a nice little cluster going there, though, for dang sure, for the amount I put in there. They always have these little, I thought they might be garnet. Now I'm looking for garnets all the time since I since I have them. I won't find anything, I believe, like those polished garnets I got from the Gold Nugget sales. But all right, well, that's our first little patch of gold on the $20 bag. So let's get this sucked up and out of the way here. Nice little flat pieces. And I'm going to look around and see if I can see anything real fine in there, and I'll be back. Just wanted to show this some more of this stuff. It's you can tell it's a lot of crushed stuff in there, but it's definitely a different. This is from a different spot than I would say than the stuff that I got from them on the last batch. The first two orders I got from them were about a week apart, and I think they were pretty much still in the same location. But I would say this stuff definitely has a bit of a different quality to it. I have to go back and kind of see the video, but it seemed like the other had a bunch of crushed quartz and pyrite in it. I know that I'm not seeing that much of that stuff in this. So, like I say, man, that's what they say. But there's no two bags of pay dirt ever supposed to be the same. So you never. They could take one scoop up and dump it out and be rich, and the next scoops just missed the edge of that spot and got nothing in it. So that's why they add gold to it. But it definitely, this is a different, seems like it is a bit different material than what I had before. So that's cool. I didn't find any really any flour gold in that last pan, which really surprised me. There was a lot of really fine powdery stuff that I commented a couple of times on it about. It's just amazing to me that I could get that kind of, anybody could get that kind of super fine gold out of dirt and with a plastic pan and a squirt bottle, a snuffer bottle. But it did, and it was awesome. It was very challenging. But that was more off the top even, I think, probably. So maybe as it gets down into the pan towards the bottom of what was the bag, there'll be a more concentrated dust in that. But yeah, I didn't classify this as you saw or anything. We're just going with it river style. The big stuff's out of it. They didn't put any in, so we're just working the rest. There's some gold showing up there again. Get that one big chunker out of there. But yeah, it's nice to have pay dirts where you've got the material to pan rather than a bunch of large filler rocks like you get in, some of the main name ones. And it makes for a much better panning experience, just having more material. I noticed that on the lynch bags, those small lynch bags, the small ones don't seem like there's that much dirt to them, but when you don't have filler rock, it's all material. It goes a lot farther. A pound of 16 ounces or 18 ounces of dirt can make for a nice little, especially if you've got the black sands and the challenge and stuff in it, for take you a little while to get through that. So let's see what we got in the bottom of this one here. I started this kind of late in the day. It had rain, and this is probably one of the last, maybe the last video from the old original gold station here. I'm moving moving up the road, literally about 100 yards down the street. So, but it's got a little bit more some nice little pieces there. It's got a little more options for what I might want to do with the gold station, and even a place for if I want to get one of those little mini sluice setups. Although I just don't move enough to really be sluicing yet. I'm still in the I enjoy the full panning, doing those big vulture, and I'm still haven't done the Belmont bag, but that stuff's is fun. Just I like the volume, so it's all right. We'll rinse this one up and get it down a little bit. Like I said, I started that one just wanting to show the difference in the material, but once you pour off that first bit of grime there, the water's stays pretty clean. So all right, I'll be right back. All right, we're getting down towards the bottom of this one. Thought we'd check it out. And this is a good time to say, I have to say thank you so much to Ron F. He's got a YouTube channel, a lot of videos. He's been up for a while. Some really good stuff on his live stream on, I think it was Sunday. He gave me a great shout out for the channel. I mean, it was I can't say how much I appreciate it. I mean, he wasn't just a shout out. It was an endorsement, and he went into some detail. Like I said, I really appreciate it. I take it as a real compliment and an honor that these guys because I ended up getting quite a number of subscriptions off of watching from that stream from my channel, and just people responding to him and giving my channel a chance, and a lot of these people are people that actually go out and really do prospecting and mine and use their sluices on the rivers, and are doing it really, and for them to even acknowledge some guy on here in South Louisiana with mailbox prospecting on videos, just actually brand new to it still. Is, like I said, it's just a really, I'm just so appreciative and really honored and humbled that it's, people appreciate it, give it a chance, and for Ron to endorse it like that, it's just, like I said, it was very beyond generous, and I really appreciate it. And he's always comments on my videos and stuff. He's been watching them. He's not throwing it out there. I just have to say thank you so much. And I broke 50 subscribers from his channel, and actually I think it's up to 55 now. 2 days later when I checked earlier this evening, when I was I was trying to look and see what I had to do for this one from the other one. But anyway, I just have to say thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. And all the people the other people that have subscribed and support my channel. Like I said, I'm brand new to this and just love it and really enjoy doing this and the video part of it. And that's why I wanted to have a little fun with the Miners Depot, because I'll have, mostly Miners Depot. The most videos will be for any one pay dirt will be on Miners Depot on my channel now. And so, I wanted to do something a little different. And since I've done some of these before, and the Miners Depot network, it's all Miners Depot all the time. I really like this company. Blake and Lisa are great people, and let's have some fun with it. So that being said, let's delve into, let me check. I'm going to scrutinize that a bit more, and I'll be back. All right, I went ahead and finished off the rest of it in here, so it was a little bit more than the last one. But no, I found a couple little specks of flour gold, but just not at all like it was in the first bags I had. So again, it just depends on, I was pretty sure they weren't adding that was part of the pay dirt. And I'd even spoke to Blake online about it. He'd said yes, there was a lot of fine stuff in there. And when I was contacting back saying, hey, that was incredible. But that's it. You just never know what you're gonna what you're going to be getting, or what you're going to be going through. So there we have the case in point. Don't expect. Just be ready to adapt to what you get. And it'll be interesting when they're back from Alaska and they start selling out of Arizona again. I'll go back through, because all I've ever gotten from them from Arizona is that first $20 bag I ordered from them. They were the first real pay dirt I ever ordered. I'd gotten Klesh the first time whenever I got started with all my stuff and his his little crumbs and one of his bags. But as far as real pay dirt ordered like that from they were the first company, and I've just been in love with them ever since. So yeah, it'll be neat to go back through and work my way up through the bags of their Arizona stuff and see how it. I saw a comment on one of the videos saying that one of the commenters said that he'd gotten better ROIs from his Arizona dirt than from I assume it was the Alaska he was referring to. He wasn't real specific. That's what I gathered from it. So, but I've seen a number of different reviews on the Arizona stuff, and they were always very good. But they say that they will make up for the difference of the overpriced shipping by adding gold to multi-bag orders. And John had gotten a bag of multi-bag from them from Alaska not too long ago of the smaller bags before he ordered the 250 like we have here. And they even included a note on the thing saying, hey, we added gold to make up the shipping, and they didn't have that on mine. I even left him a comment like, "Man, they didn't put that on mine," and they didn't put it on his last one either. And he's just got a. He just posted, I think it was day before yesterday or yesterday. I lose track of the days, but his mail call video, which is a really good mail call. And a nice bunch of pay dirts coming up. So if you're not subscribed, it was John Redlich before. If you haven't been on for a while, he's shortened his channel, changed his channel name up to John R. Prospecting, and is going to do doing a lot of sluicing, and he's got a gold cube, and still has bags of those 6 gram high grader gold nugget sales bags that are so fun to watch and get into. So definitely worth a great channel to subscribe to, and a great guy. And like I said, appreciate him coming up with this and wanting to do what we're doing here. I mean, he'll have his style of doing it, of course, and I've got mine. I doubt he's going to be commandeered by the Miners Depot network. But I promise no miners were inconvenienced in the making of this program. But so yeah, it's going to be a 3-part series of each pay dirt, and we will see. Well, darkness has approached and arrived. So we had to go with the light on the old camera now, but that should be enough for us to see what we need to see here. As we get us a nice rinse out. Still no flour gold, which again, I'm just really surprised at the total absence of it, rather than just maybe a half, a quarter, or whatever was compared to what had before. So, but again, it just depends. I believe that's my theory, at least, is that they just they move around. From what I've seen of videos of the guys that people that do this, they work an area and you work through it, work down. So I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing here, though, on this $20 bag of gold, of pay dirt. Like I said, that's some nice looking little pieces there coming out. I got a couple more washed down into it. So, but yeah, I'd say that's a pretty fair amount for a $20 bag. So I'll get it a little more cleaned up inside where I have better light, and we'll check it out. Well, all right. The drying is complete. And as you can see, we've got some nice little flat. That's a little kind of a little chunky, crystally looking piece there. So it makes a pretty little smile in the bottom of the pan. So let's transfer it to our paper, as always, carefully, so as not to waste a speck. I got a little kitten that hears that. Well, you're moving my thing. All right. Now, let's just take a look here and see what it looks like. All right, there's a pretty good look at our Miners Depot Gold. Like I said, it's some pretty chunky little pieces there. That one's got a little bit of brassy, darker color to it. A few little grains of sand I need to clean out of there, but other than that, really pretty gold. All right, well, now, of course, normally we take this gold and dump it on our scale here and get a weight. But I hear people already saying, we're going to do this a little differently. Since we got 3 bags and this is going to be a culmination, we're going to wait and do a total weight at the last video for all of it. And I know people are saying right now, going, oh, screw that, man. Well, wait. I'm thinking, since I just passed 50 subscribers and the Miners Depot Network has taken over the channel, that I'm going to do a giveaway at the end of this series. And you'll be able to, I guess I'll have to put a thing in the description for what the rules are. But the rules are going to be simple. The last video, number 3, with the $250 bag, that'll finish off the 3-bag series, and the 4th video will be the weigh-in. And everyone who's got to be subscribed, but everyone who comments on is allowed to guess the weight. 1 guess per person, please. If you've got multiple guesses, the first guess that comes up will be the weight that you're assigned to. But everybody will get a weight. And like I said, I have to work out the details. Might try to do it on the 3rd video, or do a live on the live feed whenever it comes out to announce it. We'll have to see. But this isn't going to be just let's wait and see. You're going to have to wait till the end of the videos to get a weight. It's going to be guess the total weight of the 3 bags, and that's why I put it on the paper, so you can see what I've got. Anybody that's watched any of my videos, you know I've always used this same little piece of paper all the time. So there's a good picture of this gold, and like I said, whoever gets the right amount will win. If nobody gets the right amount, whoever's closest, I guess, could win. And if multiple people guess the right amount, then there'll be something else to deal with on that. You won't lose. We'll put it that way. So, all right. Well, that's it. The Miners Depot Network is officially underway, and this is the first one. So stay tuned. Again, I'll be putting John R. Prospecting's website. If you're not subscribed, please go and subscribe to his channel, because he's going to have a lot of great stuff to show, and it's a fun channel to watch him do, and he's a great guy. And you'll be able to follow his bags along with mine, and then we'll get a total at the end. I'm not sure if he'll be showing his totals or not, so if you're watching his, you might get some insight as to what mine are. You know, he may decide to do the same thing himself. Who knows? You never know. This is a renegade network. Anything could happen. So, thank you so much. This concludes the first episode from the Miners Depot Network. We now return control of your set to you until the next time when we venture into the Miners Depot Zone. Well, thank you for joining me on this episode of Bayou Gold Guy, and I have to say, it did not turn out exactly the way I expected it at the end. It was a little less apocalyptic in my first imagining of it, but as you can see, I have been delayed due to Hurricane Ida significantly. So we just now got our service back today to be able to call out on cell phones in any way, or it would pop up for a few minutes and it'd be gone as far as internet. So we've had nothing, no power, no water. The gas came back on. Our water's getting to where it's about a trickle, but we're gonna have no power for 4 to 6 weeks. So that being said, I've got a generator in that house right over there that's behind me, that's my landlord's family, and I'm able to run that extension cord right there into the house, and that's the difference between civilization and primitive life, because that's running my refrigerator, and that's giving me a chance to make ice. So, as they say in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. Well, you're looking at the emperor of this lot here, because you know, there's only a few people around that have that. Running gas generators are running out of gas, running out of oil to replace the ones like powering me right now. We got to maintain these. So yeah, it's an apocalypse here. You know, most of the town's destroyed. I'm very fortunate. My 120-year-old house has survived it practically unscathed. You know, me and the house that's next to me, even though the adjacent house fell into it, collapsed underneath the first floor. Mine is one of the most undamaged houses, probably of the 1% in this town. This 120-year-old house. I had a little damage where it tore off my awning here, and I don't know if I'm seeing that or not, but I've got some siding to replace on it, and it busted a few of the old slate shingles on the edges of the roof, but not where it's going to leak in my house. So, that being said, we were supposed to coordinate this. I know. John R. Prospecting has not gotten his video out yet. He's got issues he's dealing with, apparently. So I'm posting this one, and like I said, we're going to do some fun thing with it. As far as at the last video of the bag, we'll you know, add up a weight, and then everybody can get a guess, and see if there'll be some kind of, you know, little bag of pay dirt or something to win for it. Angel! My cat's freaking out in there. So at any rate, I can't say when the next gold will be up, but there is a series coming out, because the last few days with no internet, I've been driving around town whenever I had to do work, and you know, it's been triage. We've been triaging here for the last 3 days, so I've tried to get some footage of just the disaster that is in this town. Every street, every house. I mean, it's unimaginable. So. There will be Bayou Gold Guy versus Hurricane Ida videos coming out, and I tell you this: we're not surrendering to this bitch. And I don't know if you can see behind me there, that destruction behind me is where the rooster lived, and he made it. He's fine, and the chickens as well. They took cover, and I'm surprised he's not crowing right now, but he'll be back into action. And as you saw at the beginning, the gold station survived. So I'm rather happy about that. I piled it with a bunch of pay dirt, and yes, the gold epicenter of South Louisiana is still intact. The house that I was going to move into, 2/3 of the roof was stripped off and it's flooded. So I will not be moving away from this spot anytime soon, as it turns out. And I'm just damn lucky I hadn't started moving my stuff into it, or everything would have been ruined. I already spent 65 hours painting this bitch and getting it ready to move into for nothing. So, it is what it is. we're just, like I said, I'm just grateful to be one of the ones that has a house that's not damaged, and to have this little cord right here that's running into it. And at night, I can turn off the refrigerator, plug in my 110 unit, and actually sleep with some air conditioning, close up the room, and have it cool enough that you can actually get some sleep. And because today I was up on roofs repairing with tarps. Yesterday I was up on roofs repairing with tarps, but today in the middle of the day I was having to do it in between rain showers. And literally it was just, when you can't go back into air conditioning and you just don't have the normal, you know, we're already drained from the last few days. I mean, you do stuff like that and it's just exhausting. And then you add this incredible humidity, and even my salt and my sugar is all lumped up and matted, where the humidity in the air is it just envelops you. So, all right, then I'm babbling on enough. But yeah, you know, lost my shed. The big shed behind me stayed, and that my vehicles didn't get damaged. You know, it's, you know, I say count our blessings and try to help the people that didn't come out as well, and that's what we've been doing right now. So I thank you for joining me on this one. Peace out, my friends. Stay tuned for John Redlich's video sometime after this one. I can't say when. He may be doing a little giveaway on his too. We spoke. You know, he kind of liked that idea, so he's thinking about doing something as far as whole, you know, surprise weight at the end, guess the weight at the end as well. So we'll just have to see, and mine will be back up. I mean, it takes him a while to do them, so by the time I have the next, I may beat my $35 one, may beat him out before again. So, but we'll see. Like I said, it's just I'm just a little dingy now. It's just been, you know, a stressful time, but like I said, I'm grateful. I'm grateful as hell just for the fact that I'm in the situation I'm in when so many other people are much worse off. So that's it, man. You never know how bad it can be until it gets the worst that you've ever seen, but there's always somebody else that it's worse. So thank you, my friends, for watching. Wish us luck down here in South Louisiana, because we got hit in a way that this state's never seen, and it happened on the day, 16 years to the day, when Katrina hit New Orleans. This is the Katrina of, actually this is worse than Katrina, because Katrina passed, it was fine. It was the levee that gave way and flooded out those people and caused all the deaths. The storm had been waved clear. People had gone to bed. They weren't worried about it. This was blowing. The eye of the storm skirted us, so we stayed right in the eye wall throughout the whole passing. We never got the break of having the eye, so we were in 180 mile an hour winds gusting through it. So watch, like I said, I've got it recorded the day that it hit on the first #1 versus the hurricane. So check it out if you want to see some of the real life damage that's gone on here as it happened. So till then, like I said, my friends, thank you for watching. Wish us luck, and we'll see you on the next round. I probably won't be able to get back and respond to videos very easily, because we're just trying to, you know, like I said, we're gonna have to shut down generators, just keeping the phones charged, and we're running out of gas for vehicles, everything. So like I said, I've got a lot of stuff to have to do around here. So hopefully I can get these videos out for the hurricane. I've already recorded them and got them edited. I just have to have the video band with the wave band to do them, and we have no Wi-Fi. It's all just mobile data, so I don't know if it'll work or not. So again, for the third time, thank you for joining me. Peace out. See you next time.